Hi, it's me. This is, before we start the video. I did edit this one, but while editing, I see that I may not be as crystal clear or anything, and I do apologize. So, for the video, I might just voice over it,
The stars rest in
depending.
silence,
Um,
awaiting their fated journey.
and I sincerely apologize for all that. Uh, but this one will be edited, and I'm gonna try and edit the rest. There's a lot more and everything, mainly because like my second stream of Withering Ways was like 9 hours. So that's gonna be fun editing. They're gonna be cut into like segments of what I did.
The
So
stars rest in silence,
okay,
awaiting
Shorekeeper,
their
thank you.
fated journey.
They're gonna be cut up from like I did the story quest, and then I did another main quest that was bothering me during the story quest. So those will be two separate things. And I'm not sure if I went back to the main story, so if I did, that will probably be put into the first one. But I just wanted to let y'all know, give y'all a heads up of what to expect, and well, thank you for watching. I hope you have a good one, and please enjoy. Oh, another one. Another one. More. More. Treasure?
Leave it to me. One with the sound.
Leave it to me.
We get this.
Echoes of the
Get this.
past.
Lovely. Such beautiful rain. I want to head over this way because I think the... Oh, that's... I wanted to transform into butterfly. I believe the city is over here. Please don't be a monster. Yes, the thingy. The statue. Big boy. Big waypoint. I need it. Please. I don't think I have to hold it down in order to run faster. I think it just runs faster and it doesn't cost stamina. So that's nice. Who is you? Oh my god, you're a mouse. You might be a character for later. But you sure are cute. Hello. Unlock your secrets for me. So I'm speeding some of this up just so we can get past it. It took a long while. It was a good like 20 minutes of footage before getting onto with the main quest. So I wanted to speed it up just so we can get there and focus on the main story. This is taking a lot so far, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Hopefully. um, but yeah, just so you know, some things might be speeded up here and there. Don't be alarmed. It's just so we can get all that good content into one video. Besides, this is like 3 hours already unedited so far, but it'll be probably a little less by the time I'm done. So on with it. Wait, Guys, friendly, friendly! Escaped. Oh, we have to go there by boat. Boat ride. Can I control the boat? This is a very serious question. Can I control the boat? Lovely rain. Ooh. They keep scaring me. They keep getting me when I least expect it. Who is you? Hold on. Girly.
Are you trapped here by the rain?
No. 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 I'm waiting for someone. Who is you?
I happen to be waiting for someone too.
Are we waiting on each other? Are you the Wayfinder?
I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder.
My way. Okay. We don't have to get personal.
Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament?
Very little. Shinjo was found. Not much. The game read my mind. I don't know much. I only know
There is a
what I
certain
know.
folk tale. Have you heard of it?
No.
While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing Weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. Everything was different, as if in a new reality.
I love your hair.
That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside.
Don't
but
worry
outside,
about me.
A century had passed. Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay for entering and exiting its grounds.
If I have to sell my soul.
If
I don't know.
spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside.
What?
Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before.
That's crazy. Spending one day in there and 10 days go by? Oh, yeah. Wurthering Waves, you could skip quests. We aren't skipping this. This is the main quest, okay? I want to know. But that's crazy. A day at Mount Firmament and 10 days of your lifespan go by. So, like, in there, everything could be, like, in a Victorian era. And then you could go outside and everything could be, I don't know, higher technology. Or as it is now, I guess. So, what is it like inside? Are there people? Her hair is nice.
The
I like
strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate.
it.
Time ebbs and flows at its will.
Don't mind me, girl.
If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions. Which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end, with no way out.
And you are heading straight into that dead end.
Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder.
That's very nice.
Jin Shi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long.
Oh. Oh no. Jinshi. Oh yeah, Jinshi is the magistrate. She is like the big boss of the city. And so far she's been there or she's been away for 3 days. However, if a day on Mount Firmament is 10 days, how long has she technically stayed there? Besides, since time moves slowly in Mount Firmament, how does she think she's only been there for like an hour? Sanhua said she might be in danger. I mean, I think so. Because last we saw her, she was in a
doesn't miss a
blizzard.
thing, does she?
Mm-mm. Like,
Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, scales began appearing on her body, and her resonance ability was weakening.
oh, she's your main.
Those signs pointed to a dire situation
I
for the Sentinel
haven't
as well.
played her, so I don't know.
That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma.
But how long is that going to take? What do you mean?
You're here because I invited you.
Oh,
Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jin Shi.
How did you know I'd go to City Hall?
It's no surprise that you went to City Hall for answers.
Alright, have a good one. Thank
Considering
you for
your
coming
memory
in.
loss
I will try.
and Jin Shi's prolonged
Actually, I will
absence.
have fun. That's the thing. Thank you. Have a good one.
I need to tell you the truth. Because you've been the top priority. No, the sole concern of our enemy, the Fraxidus.
The Fraxidus.
That overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian.
I will. I will meow at you again.
It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament.
Why do they care so much about me? Oh, you're gonna stay? Because I meowed?
Records at the Grand
Get someone
Library
to say
tell a
meow
tale
for
of
them.
someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent, and they emerged unscathed, as if time had no hold on them. They were also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual.
It was me, guys! You think that person is me?
Is it you? If not you, who else could it be?
Super meow.
It took
Meow
me
with
some
Riz.
effort
Like
to
I'm
finally reach this
I'm
conclusion.
cat calling you.
Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn.
Oh yes, I know.
Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back.
Take me in.
Are you sure you still want to join me?
Absolutely. Yes, the strange time pattern can't hurt me. Say less, girly. Let's go.
As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you.
Girly. They will take meow from me, don't worry. I will meow at the mountain, and it will echo across
The
the
rain
land.
is subsiding, and the sky will soon clear.
How do you know?
It's time for us to head
Because you're
out.
used to the ocean? Actually, you know, that would make sense. I think people who, like, deal with the ocean a lot, they know, like, when the weather is gonna, like, either clear up or get bad. They know. Off we go. How will we know if the time starts going slowly? Like, how? Question. The boat looks so nice. Oh. Girly, we good? Mmm. Singing. Ooh. Nope. Are we falling asleep? Oh. Americaya. Hello. Did we fall asleep for a minute? Mmm. Yes. Hello. Voice did not sound good for a hot minute.
We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed?
Oh,
The
so
storm is coming. Some people must
Treasure!
be itching to pounce.
shh. I want it. What? You lie. You lie just like Papa.
Why not? Astral modulation.
You lie. You don't give me treasure. I just want treasure.
The show begins.
Why are we focused on that one? Nope.
Leave it to me. Okay, terminate.
We're not focused on that one. Let's focus on the one that's slow, you know? And then we can focus on everything else.
Down with the curtain.
No animation for us.
One with the sound.
Just give me the treasure. Please. You took away my treasure. Now you take it away.
Please have them. I hope they will prove useful.
They will. Don't worry. Show. What are you? You look like a golden egg. Wind chimers are scattered across Mount Firmament and can be collected using basic attack or ranged attack. Someone has a keen interest in them, gather wind chimers to exchange for value. Okay, so I had to hit them. Guys, I hit the bell. Ring, ring, ring. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Oh, it is a trust.
Cherish
I was
every
like,
gain.
what is that? And I looked over it. Didn't see it. What? Huh? Big cliff. No bridge. Bell.
The bridge has broken.
What, was it not broken before? Mechanism. What's this?
Judging by its design and intricate details, it must be a creation of the court of Savante.
Clearly, it might make us a bridge. Perchance.
This is what they call a chronosorter.
Chronos Order. What is that?
It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their previous state.
Ah.
My master once told me about the Court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange flow of time. Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions, such as this Chronos Order.
So it will help us fix the bridge.
But it doesn't add up.
What's wrong?
Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament? This Chronos Order was built beyond the temporal barrier, so its creator must have already paid the price for leaving. But even if they died, there are countless other CSC members who could replicate it. How did such advanced technology become lost? Or do these Chronos Orders stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament?
It's possible. What should we do now?
This Chronos Order, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. Someone has tended to it diligently.
Well, someone's tended to it.
Let's give it a try.
If someone's tended to it, they know it exists, and I mean, okay. Use the Chronos Sorter to alter the flow of time in small areas, changing the state of certain items within the space. Move the timeline to the right to fast forward time in its effective range. Move the timeline to the left to rewind time in its effective range. Okay. Ta-da! There is a bridge. So, will it stay here now? Or will it... No. Or will it, like, disappear after a specific time? Because I see that thing. I guess we'll find out later.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination?
Oh. I'm glad it didn't, like, put us in a cutscene. Because I was like, I don't want to go into it if she's still talking. I want to hear. I want to hear. Rock. Rock, no rockin'? Oh. Mechanism.
Cherish every gain.
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
So, I'm getting, from what I'm seeing, fighting,
One with the sound.
seems to be a barrier back
Leave it to
there.
me.
So maybe that's like when time starts slowing down. But if these guys are here, they would be a lot older. I would think.
Diminish. At your disposal.
Down with the curtain. No one with the sound.
What in the world?
Bad time.
Release me.
Last heroes.
Okay.
Bro kicking out. What are you doing?
The Fraxidus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
Maybe. But we're main character.
The entrance is
We'll
sealed.
get through. I see that.
It's the photon barrier. Another invention from the court of Cervante. Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you.
Okay. Okay. We got this. We got this. Photon vaults usually appear in sets and emit golden energy paths connected to the photon barrier. Both ranged attacks and melee attacks can deactivate photon vaults, disabling all photon vaults. I'm gonna butcher names as I read, even if I've said them already. In a set will deactivate the photon barrier. Once the photon barrier is down, the stationary enemies inside will become active again. Huh.
Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy.
Okay. Well, I have to get close and personal.
Once
Just a
we
little
reach
bit.
the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
I don't think I will. I'm gonna go straight in. No warning. No nothing.
Stay calm.
Those are pretty. Okay, stop staring at the fishies. Let's go. Oh. Bunny is trapped there. I guess it'll start slowing down time once we're in. I see snowflakes. Winter. I love winter. Let me in.
So it can't hurt me.
Nope. Because we're special. Uh-oh. Girly? Girly, you good? Ooh. Is this the effect of that strange time pattern you mentioned?
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. This is what we call temporal disruptions.
So time has stopped.
What was
Instead.
once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. Some areas are frozen in time, while others speed up or slow down unpredictably. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament. But aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown fate that awaits.
So if a child went in here,
Leaving Mount Firmament
stayed
could
for
turn
like a
any
couple
mortal
days,
to dust in just a
for,
moment.
since it's 10 days
Such
per
is
day,
the power of time within its
and they came
walls.
back out, they might age, like their body might turn into like an adult for however long
These
it
poor
takes for that.
creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. Their bodies and minds have been ravaged by the chaotic time, leaving them in unimaginable suffering.
I don't want to think about that.
So, it looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our sentinel, leading to the temporal disruptions we are facing now. I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected, my terminal isn't working. We can't reach Jinshi. The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning.
Jinchi.
We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount Firmament are in danger. We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
I want to go on the mountain. I want to go at the tippy top of the nose right there and practically boop the snoot. What is that? Can I hit the animals? No. Oh. Oh. My screen has...
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here.
Oh my god.
Chun-Li, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long this stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me.
I feel like she's gonna get down
You need only
something.
focus on what you have to do.
At some time, she's gonna be downed. And the effects of time are gonna be the root cause. Teleportation. I'm surprised they have one of these here. But also not, because, you know. Ooh. Huh. Okay. There's more out there? Oh my god. Huh. There's more. There's more land to be seen. That's crazy. Other nations. Hello? Anyone home? Anyone? Ooh, it looks so nice. And there's people, but they're frozen. I
What's
saw
the
'em.
matter?
I dreamed of this place.
You dreamed of Hongjian?
Yes.
It sounds like you did dream of this place.
I dreamed of the Sentinel protecting people here.
What you just described closely aligns with the accounts documented in our Grand Library. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Hongjian suffered greatly during that onslaught.
Maybe
Thankfully,
it
the
was a
Sentinel
memory instead of a
descended,
dream.
manipulating time to erect a protective barrier, keeping those monsters at bay.
Correct. Anyway, sorry.
Rover, perhaps that dream is more than just a dream.
I called it. It's a memory.
It could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light for the future.
Yes. See, chat. I know. Big brain. Oh. The people. Oh, come on, guys. Wait, if you're in here, when y'all get out, depending how long you've been here, it's the Fraxinus.
Hongjian is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll seize any opportunity to intercept our path.
They've laid a trap in Hongshin.
But every trap has its weak points.
Oh, what's this?
Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different from the Fraxidus aggression. It's Jinshi.
She's helping us lead.
And it seems like
not
she
lead,
used
she's
it in
leading it.
a dire situation. Could it be related to the people of Hongzhen? The traces lead deeper into the heart of Hongzhen.
Let's go.
Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
Aye, ma'am. La 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 la. Resident of Hongzhen, suspended in time by the temporal disruption. Back on this unlucky soul. Oh,
The traces end here.
the Fraxidus
Let's
has been
search the
frozen
area.
too.
There should be more clues
And they're
nearby.
attacking people.
Someone fought here against those Fraxidus.
Must be Jinshi. Her trails led to this location. Using her resonance ability too much would only worsen her condition. But she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hongzhen find refuge?
But they're frozen.
Changli, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
Leave it to me.
Might as well get rid of you.
One with the sound. Leave it to me.
I thought I switched.
How dare you!
Oh, I dare. You hurt people. Look at these frightened people. Oh, there's more. Ow. I didn't give you permission to hurt me.
Diminish. Yay. At your disposal.
Lock on!
Come get me.
Fire!
In war with time. Stay calm.
One with the sound.
Worry not.
Misery follows.
Ah,
Stay
he's got me.
calm.
Again. Release me. Please.
Stand down.
Perish. Logan.
One with the sound.
How dare you!
Okay. Anyways.
The traces disappeared by the pond.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
Oh.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Is there
Let's
now?
go take a look.
Oh.
Another photon barrier.
Oh.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
Oh, okay. I did it. Wakey, wakey. Hello? Hello? People.
You two, halt!
People. Actual people.
Hold on.
Oh.
Lady Xing-Yi,
Hello.
Relax, they're our honored guests. No need to be tense.
Oh, you're so pretty.
In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you stepped down from your position and moved to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time, in such unfortunate circumstances.
For years I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It has reunited us in an unpredictable moment.
You know, would messages being sent in and
And
out
you,
of this
young
place,
lady.
like,
What
I
shall I
don't know,
call
be
you?
accurate? I mean, you can call me Rover.
My name is Xinyi. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
You're so beautiful.
Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here.
Oh, is it not? Because of Fraxidus? Makes sense. Oh, the people. Yeah, just a little, just a little. She walks faster. Surprisingly. I mean, I would talk to the residents, but it's okay.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jin Shi.
Yes. We're here for
The
her.
magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now.
Truth Seeker's Pass.
That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
What is Jinshi doing there?
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
We need all the details we can get. Oh, she unfroze people. Oh, but her scales. It's making scales appear on
Madam
her.
Magistrate, are you...
I'm fine.
No, you're not.
How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
No.
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted to safety.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time now. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. The Sentinel's condition is getting worse.
Is it gonna be dead by the time we find it?
Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. It's already pushing my limits to keep this small pocket of space secure. Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time. We need our Sentinel to stabilize the time flow.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlun Chamber, where it would normally rest. The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after. But little did they know, we had a defense system in place, built with the help of the Court of Savante. It was reactivated as soon as our Sentinel made it back inside.
That's
This
nice.
mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops. And we've already eliminated some of them outside the Mianlung chamber.
So they
To
also
get inside
protect
Mianlung chamber,
their sentinel.
we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass and unseal
Hi,
it with the
precious.
key forge.
My dear precious.
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
You are injured. Please, rest and leave it to me.
She doesn't have that time.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave. You must stay here and guard it. I implore you, Xingyi. Help me keep our people safe.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel. A fateful clash between the Sentinel and myself that would shape the fate of our city. I never intended to believe their baseless claims, but I was not surprised to hear it. The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power. A day when the humans of Jinzhou take control of their own destiny. Once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend to have a serious conversation with it about this prophecy.
I mean...
And then she left.
Oh, there we go.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. How did the Fraxidus kidnap our Sentinel?
Right.
The Mianlong chamber was once renovated by the court of Savante. Do you think their research could be involved somehow?
They could have used the thing that helped, like, reactivate, like, the thing that reactivates
I'll
when
look
he's
into
back
what
in.
you said. But once we
And
have
they
the
could have
cipher
used
key,
it to keep
the
him
Mianlung
in.
chamber will be left vulnerable to the Fraxidus' potential retaliation.
We must keep them at bay. Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jingxi. We'll distract the Fraxidus' main forces, giving you an opportunity to stage your ambush.
And the locals will handle the rest. I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes, and you will see the Truth Seekers Pass downstream.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi. Please, leave it to us.
Please be safe.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns.
Wait, the magistrate
Our
was
magistrate's
born here?
fate is bound to Mount Firmament.
So when did she leave? How old is she? Doggy! Hello, doggy. Such good puppy. Kitties! Sorry. Off we go.
Did Xingyi and Jinxi know each other?
Jinxi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability, and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator.
Wow.
All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point, including Lady Xingyi.
Leap device.
She grew up with immense responsibilities,
Ooh.
forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jinxi was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate.
What?
She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
A teenager became the magistrate? So when she left this place, was she considered an adult?
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's past Shinyi mentioned.
Yes. This should be another chronosorter. It should work in similar ways with the one we saw near the luminous shore. The entrance is built on that cliff, and it's been blocked. We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged attacks first.
What is it?
Nothing. I was wondering, how did the Court of Savante create such an advanced mechanism using the Sentinel's power? Mortals aren't supposed to be able to comprehend it. I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time.
I mean, I don't know.
Unless the Sentinel willingly taught them. But why?
Protective measures?
We need to focus on items related to the Court of Savante in Truth Seeker's Pass. Maybe we can find some clues there.
I feel like I'm gonna need our girly
I'll
here
save the day.
for just a little bit. I don't even really play her, that's the thing. Oh.
One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chronosorter.
Wait. There's a thingy.
Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion. One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chronosorter.
And then maybe I have to move it back? Question mark?
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously.
There we go.
The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
Take me. Thank you.
What do we have here? You can't hide from me. Another day, another Rodney.
No, I will. Do I? Oh, I do. Okay. We're gonna level it a little bit, just a bit. Just enough so maybe they could do some damage. Feels like these are like artifacts and whatnot. Okay, I think that's fine. Oh, wait.
Another day, another.
Understood. I'm here to serve your will.
There's more stuff. Okay, here's that. Let's do all these. Just real quick. I don't need to worry about
Think
that.
you can catch up?
No.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters... They don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like they please in the
No biggie.
One down. Turn this as past. You will obey.
Loading. Astral modulation. No biggie.
One down.
Leave it to me. Loading. Oh, bring it on. That's up to you.
Leave it to me. One down.
Loading.
Non-stop whisper. One down.
Loading.
Smooth.
That thing up ahead.
Smooth criminal.
Is it another mechanism?
Can you not be on the one who knocks? Please? Like, I want this one. Okay?
It seems to have unlocked after we got rid of those holograms. The glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest.
Did the court of Savante build this too?
Yes. The flare crests have a complex structure, but they can be deciphered with patience. See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them. Yes. We still need the other two flare stones to open it. Wait. The blood and scales here. It's Jinshi.
There was blood and scales? Jinshi was injured?
She is likely teetering on the edge of overclocking now. We are running out of time.
Bug. Thingy. More thingies. Thingy.
Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence still lingers in this place.
Entry HC 6947 abstract. The data represented in this report were obtained from the spectrum evaluations performed on subject C001, also known as Julia. Oh, from June to December, during a preliminary experiment conducted on June 14th, researchers observed a 15-second frequency loss in subject C001's spectrum. 5 additional tests were later conducted. All data obtained reflecting the frequency loss were highly consistent. Bears defect, malfunction, O2 was temporarily slowed down the collation of O1's defect. So is Jue a subject, like a experiment?
The Sentinel's situation is worse than we thought. It had already sustained severe injuries when it descended upon Mount Firmament. With one of the temporal programs lost, it no longer had the power to restore time. Instead, it could only stop and rewind it.
Oh.
So, The Sentinel protected Hongzhen with its power. But it couldn't return things back to normal?
I suppose so.
It would seem so. According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. And if the Sentinel perishes, the temporal disruptions will spiral out of control, engulfing all of Jinzhou.
This is much worse than we thought. This is
So
no
the
good.
Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt to the already gaping wounds on Mount Firmament.
Is there any way to cure the Sentinel?
There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it says in these records.
Maybe there's more.
Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't heal it completely. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a last resort.
The resonance?
The Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so they decided to replicate its power onto a resonator through induced resonance. Their experiments resulted in the first chronosorter, a man-made resonance object.
So it worked.
No. A chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. It's no match for the Sentinel's immense power.
If objects didn't work, then what if it was a person? Did she?
We are getting closer and closer to the truth. 2 more flare stones left. Everything aside, first we must find Jinshi.
Yes.
The wind rises. Ally of Justice! How can I help? Pulling either. No biggie. Close one. Hands up. Still fine and dandy. Leave it to me. In war with time. One of the down. Oh, bring it on! Yeah! One shot, one kill. Ally of Justice! Physical damage detected. Loading. Down with the curtain! Physical damage detected. Yeah.
Wait. I just want this.
An unexpected discovery.
Up and away!
Another chronosorter. The second flare should be behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate with this chronosorter. There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
Shadow, follow!
Can I break this? No. Oh, so we need that thing I saw before. Okay. One moment.
Look at that device on the floating slab. It could help us open the path to other places. Shall we give it... So it turns you into a Kleinbang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and...
What? Can I not get into water? What happened?
So it turns you into a Kleinbang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall.
Whee!
Another chronosorter. Let's give it a try. The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water.
Let's go.
This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
So, can I do this? Okay.
Think you can catch up? I'll fire it up. Flame on! No biggie. Heads up. Real headshot! Alley of justice! Think you can catch it?
It was a cute doggy though. Oh, that's water. I can't. There we go.
Perish.
Nope. Butterfly. Another one down.
One last flare stone to go.
We've reached the carrier lift.
Is there anything of interest?
Well, yes. Okay. Take to the lower tier.
Loading.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but okay. Bell.
Alley of justice!
I keep. Oh. More research. Experimenting in our failure, we couldn't help but reminisce about our initial excitement. Okay. Crude replica of 001's power. My calculations showed the chronosaurs could only function within a specific distance and would become useless once removed from the region's time barrier. Ew. Still work at the luminescent shore. Despite this, I clung to hope. Secondary resonance was more than just a theory to me, it was my life's work. It was terrifying to think it could all be a mere fantasy.
Is that so?
What does it say?
So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. They activate when hit with a strong impact to create the corresponding resonance effects.
Apparently my
And this
husband wants me
also
to take
answers
a
my
picture of
previous
all the
question.
stuffies I
The
have.
chronosorters rewind time through resonating with the Sentinel. No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range, or the abnormal time flow on Mount Firmament. Plus, as artificial resonance objects, their capacity is limited. According to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them more powerful, the Second Resonance Awakening hypothesis, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a Second Resonance Awakening. Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a Second Resonance Awakening for Jinshi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to restore the flow of time. Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but they were no match. All the machines turned to dust. One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time before breaking apart. This proved that a second awakening can indeed improve resonance ability. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an overdrive mode. It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote. Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this suggests that it might be the key to triggering a second awakening. No, it's not. Exhausting oneself will only result in destruction. In addition, I noticed another detail in these records. The chronosorters required manual control, while the Sentinel Jue appeared to be under someone else's command. In the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter was about to break down, that peculiar visitor gave an order to the Sentinel. And the Sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter thanks to that order. Rover, do you have an idea?
Ready to roll out? Anytime.
Jinshi.
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt her.
But... You're...
Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have her here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need her help to resolve Mount Firmament's crisis.
But we already owe Rover a lot.
I have been talking, and I was muted.
Thank you, Rover.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Rover, I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it in person. It will surely have the answers you want.
Or, it's gonna
Let's
die.
cut to the chase.
I'm just glad
What
we
did you
found her. I
find
thought
in
we were gonna
Truthseeker's
find
past,
her,
Jinshi?
like, out. You've been playing for 3 hours.
According
Please
to
don't
the
forget
Court
to
of
take a break.
Savante's
I'm fine.
records,
Please.
the Sentinel was already injured upon its arrival at Mount Firmament. As time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here, causing temporal disruptions that could potentially threaten Jinzhou.
Oh.
Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate a solution.
Indicate a
To
solution.
reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat, triggering my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond its limits.
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi, do you understand what is at stake for yourself?
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been blind to its suffering for so long. Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted decisions. The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
So what do you plan to do, Jinshi? If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far the temporal disruptions will continue to spread. Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow it could be all of Jinzhou.
I will. If it truly comes down to that, I'll fulfill Jue's prophecy myself. It's the only way to save Mount Firmament, protect Jinzhou, and help the Sentinel.
Have you thought about the consequences, Jinshi? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those chronosorters, shredded under immense pressure.
Oh. Oh no. Girlie.
On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight in your current condition? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essentially committing suicide at this point.
Oh.
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learn from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that. We all die eventually, but we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people for years to come.
Changli,
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. I know you've made up your mind. That's why I brought Rover here. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. She's also the mysterious visitor spoken of in tales about Mount Firmament.
I am the one.
All evidence we've gathered points to this being true. If anyone can
I'm
help
here.
us with the
I'm
situation
clear.
at Mount
I'm ready to
Firmament,
slay.
it must be Rover.
I'm strong. It wouldn't hurt to help.
thank you, my teacher. Jingxi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face.
They might be using the Court of Savante's mechanisms.
Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Xingyi is already on the case. We should get an answer soon. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving.
There's a bell. Bell. Bell collection service. That is bright. Bright light. My eyes. My eyes.
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
Specific order.
Think you can catch up?
Okay, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy.
It
Easy
worked.
peasy. Wait.
Lord of
It's a
Savante set
chest.
many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
I want to get the chest first. Okay. Now we can
Up
fix
and
it.
away!
Oh.
It's a trap. Watch out.
Oh. Ooh. Later. Dragon.
Moments of awakening. Take form.
Make it fast. My blade yearns.
Fire. Oh, this is bad. This is a bad idea. Bad idea.
Make it fast.
Swift and resolute. One with the sound.
Take form. Sacred light.
Oh.
Shine forevermore.
Interesting. Her way of combat is really interesting. The last one with sesame. Sesame oil.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Any treasure?
Good. Let's
No?
head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
I have to go all the way back. Oh, right. The lift. Take me up. Up, up, and away. Middle tier, goodbye, middle tier. Up to the top. Hello. Hello there. In we go. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. Ooh.
The cipher key.
Oh. Okay, can I just take it? Grabby, grabby, grabby. Can I has it?
Rover, take good care of the cipher key.
Gotcha.
I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji.
What about you?
Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed with you into the mountains to ensure you meet up with Jinshi.
Are you heading back?
From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path is yours to choose. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay.
Yeah. Fraxidus are here for me.
Yes, they've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you.
I'm just too good.
By all means, please carry on without me. As for myself, I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils.
Oh, are they here? already?
How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Up we go. Bye, girly. Be safe. Devious smile.
Changli.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Changli has her plans. I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way.
Oh, I was like, what is that? Don't you do it. You will lose. You will lose. Light Crusher. I'm good. Is there... Oh, we just have to go back here? This doesn't feel right. God damn it. Bro. I don't know. No. It made me leave. I was confused.
It's Madam Magistrate. She's back.
Yes, yes.
I must go tell Lady Xinyi.
Places the cipher key into the key forge.
The Mianlun chamber is open now. You can proceed inside. Before you go, there's something important I need to tell you.
About how the Fraxidus imprisoned your sentinel?
Changli was right. They used the Court of Cervantes' research to trap our sentinel in its resting chamber.
How did they do it?
They used the chronosorters. Our captured artificer revealed that the Fraxidus sent a death squad to invade Mount Firmament. They had a twofold plan. First, to place the chronosorter in the Mianlun chamber while it was still operational. And second, to lure the Sentinel back to Mount Firmament. Although their death squad was no match for the Sentinel, by forcing its hand, the powerful resonance ability of the Sentinel would clash with the energy of the chronosorter. This would ultimately cause harm to itself.
How could some chronosaurs trap the sentinel? Or sentinel?
What if the Fraxidus modified those chronosorters?
It depends.
A whole bunch of them, pushed to their limits, all working together to deliver one massive blow. But not even that was enough to take down the Sentinel. After the first hit, they set up modified flare crests in the Mianlun chamber to form a special force field along with those chronosorters. It prevented the Sentinel from replenishing energy, and eventually restricted its movement and perception.
So, we must free the Sentinel from that force field first.
Yes.
It would be a task more complicated than it sounds. The people of Hongzhen have lived with the Sentinel for generations. We can usually tell if it's in good shape or not. But now, the Fraxidus want to capture the Sentinel. They won't just stop at Mount Firmament. Madam Magistrate, I'm sure you didn't come here just for the Sentinel. Please tell us what you know, Madam Magistrate.
The prophecy, maybe?
Yes. I will tell you everything.
So the Sentinel is actually injured. And it's been getting worse. The Fraxidus attacked while it hasn't healed yet. Their plans are devious as always. Madam Magistrate, you've already laid out this plan so far. It's always a challenge to decipher the Sentinel's intentions. But there were many theories about it in City Hall at the time. I couldn't fathom why it went through such great lengths to retrieve you from Mount Firmament and raise you within our walls. But now that I reflect on it, perhaps the Sentinel saw in you the potential to one day restore the temporal program and ensure the survival of Jinzhou's inhabitants. I just never thought you'd be willing to follow through with that prophecy.
It was here on this very mountain that I first encountered the Sentinel. Back then, I was too young to remember anything. Even the image of Mount Firmament has slipped from my mind. But this time, as soon as I stood at the base of Mount Firmament, I felt a wave of recognition wash over me. Memories long buried resurfaced with sudden clarity. Lady Xingyi, I was born with my life, my everything connected to our Sentinel. But my duty as its appointed resonator is not the only reason for my decision. I'm following the heart of my younger self before I became Jinshi. The girl who used to laugh with pure joy as she felt the snow from Mount Firmament on her face. I am a seed born on Mount Firmament, carried by the wind to every corner of Jinzhou. But now, I've returned to my place of origin. It's time for me to take root and grow into something greater.
No matter what happens or what choices you make, please remember, the people of Hongzhen will always have your back. Mount Firmament has been stagnant for eternity, Perhaps a sudden crack of lightning is what we need to break through the fog of uncertainty that has lingered over us for far too long. Once you pass through Hongzhen, keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you to a shortcut towards Mianlun Chamber. The place is directly under Mount Firmament's iconic loon-shaped cliff. I wish you two the best of luck.
Jinshi, so far, everything we know about the Sentinel is still just speculation.
You were right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or a lie. I have to confront the Sentinel and see for myself. The Mianlun Chamber should be deep in the cave. Let's go.
Wind guide me. Leave it to me. Wind guide me.
This must be the Mianlong Chamber. We should now help the Sentinel break free from the Flare Crest's spines. Chronosorters nearby may have frozen this body of water in time. Or it could have been caused by the temporal disruptions here. Either way, we can use it to our advantage. We can walk over the water now. We are too far away to see what's going on inside. Let's go. I still need more information to determine what we should do next. I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside, but it's not responding. The Flare Crest. Sentinel is telling us, we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the flare crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fraxidus.
But I'm not seeing any flare stones. Or any kind of entrance to another chamber.
There seems to be something underwater. Let's start with
The water level has dropped. It's the flare stone. On that rock.
Let's go retrieve it.
Now, this one I had to, like, speed up severely. Mainly because it took forever to, like, get through this one part. So, if you're watching, trying to, like, I don't know, like, get some help at this part, don't rely on me. Don't do it. Because I'm not, like, I'm not here to help you. Hi, Precious. Yeah, like, I almost wanted to cut the entire part out, but no, I'm so, like, it's being sped up, because why not? Hi, Precious is saying hi to y'all, so yes. Yes, she is saying hi. Hold on. You want to say hi? I don't know if y'all could hear her, but she says hi.
Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Jinzhou was under siege. A mother and her newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures. They weren't safe for long, as the tacit discord found them. The mother sacrificed herself to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest, with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty Sentinel. With a burst of energy, our Sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firmament shook with the roars of a lung, and dark clouds gathered. The Sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. As if by magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the Sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life. The resurrected infant became known as the
Sentinel's appointed resonator, and went on to become the Magistrate of Jinzhou. Yes, it's me. I've lived in Jinzhou my whole life, and never ventured into Hongjian. Yet even I know of the legend. To me, Jue is more than just our sentinel or a revered divine being. It raised me and saved me from certain death. I've been thinking about it on our way here. If the sentinel predicted our fight, why would it even bother saving me in the first place? Now I understand why. Because I am the Sentinel's resonator. I may not have any extraordinary abilities, but I do possess the temporal program that it accidentally lost. If Jinju ever faces a similar time crisis, I might be the only one who can set things right. In our Sentinel's prediction, the battle between us is supposed to happen in the distant future. It had been waiting for an opportunity, a right moment to tell me the truth. That's why it didn't explain. Now may not be the opportunity the Sentinel has been waiting for, but my body cannot hold up much longer. I have to go and face it while I still can. To learn about the truth, or complete our destined battle. Give up my duty? I never thought about it. To be honest, I did doubt myself many times. It was the endless kindness of you, Changli, Xingyi, and everyone in Jinzhou that gave me the courage to push on. Even Jue's decision to bring me back to life, whether out of pity or not, I am truly grateful. The thought of it warms my heart every time. Jinzhou holds everything that's dear to me. Even without the title of magistrate, I could never leave Jinzhou behind. I'm okay. The pain I'm feeling is nothing compared to those trapped in the temporal disruptions. I must find the Sentinel as soon as possible. We draw from the same source of power. Saving it means saving myself. If there is truly no other option in the end, then I will have to fight it. I refuse to back down. I will fight. To protect the Sentinel and to defend Jinzhou. One life may be lost, but many will be saved. If it means keeping everyone safe, then I have no regrets giving my own life. But let me make one thing clear. I am not planning on dying yet. I am here to fight for a chance at survival, no matter how slim that chance may be. We're not in a situation where death is our only option, are we? Thank you for placing your trust in me. Come to think of it, many good things have happened to me since you arrived in Jinzhou. Thank you, Rover. My teacher Changli told me it's up to both of us to solve the crisis at Mount Firmament. As I know you have a special connection with our Sentinel, I need your support in this decision. But don't worry, I'm prepared. This isn't about succumbing to destiny. It's about embracing it fully. I am grateful to have you by my side through it all.
Remnants of the past. One last flare stone to go.
Think you can catch up?
Good. Now we can get that flare stone. At your disposal. Loading.
Oh, bring it on! That's up! Timer's cut action! Close one!
In war with Tom.
You will obey. One more time.
Give it to me. Why not? Loading.
One with the sound.
Loading. Loading.
Go! sound with the curtain! One of the sounds.
Leave it to me. Diminish.
All set. The Sentinel should be able to break free now.
Yes. I believe so. Let's head back to the Sentinel's place.
Jinshi, it has been quite some time. And greetings, Lady Arbiter. Or should one address you as Rover now? One cannot discern the cause of your arrival. Yet its significance heralds Jinzhou's fateful juncture. Shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? Or shall they retreat to their cradle and slumber? The seed of the future shall be sown in this very moment. Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and observe. Jinshi, your journey has been an arduous one. Aside from aiding one in this predicament, surely there are other inquiries you wish to make.
I cannot bring myself to ask for more. All I seek is the truth. Mount Firmament is in grave danger. Regarding the temporal mandate and your injuries, please do not keep the truth from me any longer.
One understands your concerns. The timing may not be optimal for this disclosure. Yet in the midst of crisis, one must act with expedience. For one will soon perish. One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time. Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times, and now relies on the Myeonlong Chamber for survival. This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to use this chamber to replenish energy, hoping to delay the inevitable doom. Yet fate cannot be defied. The Fraxidus have conspired against this one. Now, the injury only worsens. The Mianlong Chamber can no longer prolong one's life. Jinzhou. The city of Jinzhou will be no more. Ever since one descended upon Mount Firmament, using the power of temporal mandate to repel tacit discords, time has been in disarray within this location. The fate of Jinzhou was sealed from that moment on. Over the past millennia, one has defied the laws of nature and sustained Jinzhou at the cost of one's own life force. Otherwise, the temporal disruption would wreak havoc not only on Mount Firmament, but on the entire region of Jinzhou. If this were to happen, all life will be engulfed in a chaotic storm of twisted time flow. Jinzhou shall forever remain frozen in time. The past and the future melt into one, rendering life indistinguishable from death. The ceremonial rituals and endless battles persist, intertwining joy and sorrow into an eternal blur. All inhabitants of Jinzhou shall endure this perpetual fate until time itself ceases to exist. It is this one's own doing, and one must put an end to it. In the coming days, one will exert every ounce of strength to freeze the time in Jinzhou at the cost of one's remaining life. In that moment, Jinzhou will fall into stillness, but not perish. In the distant future, the people of Wanglong may discover a method to rescue Jinzhou.
Is there truly nothing else we can do?
This is not the optimal solution, but it suffices as an option.
Please, forgive me, but I cannot do as you say. A decade, a century. What if nobody comes up with a solution? By that time, the world will have turned its back on this forgotten city. And who would be willing to spend precious resources rescuing a small city in a far-off corner of the world? Jinzhou's fate deserves better than an uncertain future.
Whilst one may not live to witness the future, one can still envision endless possibilities yet to come. In my deduction, this method proves to be the most effective and stable. Magistrate Jinji, as you express doubts, pray tell, how do you propose to solve this issue? The flow of time upon Mount Firmament is in disarray, and it can only be contained through one's utmost effort. If one does not freeze the time now, the situation in Jinzhou shall surely worsen 100-fold, or even 1,000-fold, after one's passing.
You once predicted a destined battle between us. Is it true?
Correct.
I was lost at first, struggling to grasp the prophecy's meaning. Only when I learned of your actions alongside the court of Savante did it all become clear. By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be induced. Through this, I am able to push my resonance ability beyond its limits and invoke the temporal mandate to restore the flow of time. Though I will be forced to raise my blade against you.
Ridiculous! If you clash with my resonance power, even the smallest mistake will result in overclocking and leave you nothing but an empty husk. You are well aware of its excruciating effects. The pain you feel now is but a faint scratch in comparison to its true torment. Moreover, you will be trapped within the fissures of time itself. Your being will be relentlessly shredded and mended day after day, denied any respite for eternity.
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't that why you saved me all those years ago? I'm just doing what you've been doing all along. Going against fate to keep Jinzhou safe.
Jinshi, you are given one last opportunity. Let me freeze the time, and I can ensure your safety. You're only here to witness before the right time arrives. But you are not compelled to remain idle. Should you intervene, we may augment Jinshi's odds of survival by a fraction. Command me to transfer my temporal mandate access to Jinshi at the right moment. The moment of her resonance ability's depletion, when she is teetering on the brink of overclocking and near death. Then we may still save her life. Miss that moment by even the slightest margin, and Jinshi's fate will be sealed.
I should have died a long time ago. But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Jinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear, even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation, and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restore the time flow. Pray, from where does this confidence arise? You are my resonator, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything. I cannot die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Jinzhou, defying all of your predictions, and I can keep you safe. If there is anyone who can face you in a fight, that person has to be your resonator. I will be your final winning move in this game.
Are you truly ready to challenge a being worshipped by your kind? Will you not regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Jinzhou. Come to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace. Lady Arbiter, one is curious about your choice this time. Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness to our fight.
Government must be guided by virtue. Chi, do you keep this in mind?
Yes, virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
From now on, you shall be known as Jinshi, bearing Jinzhou's name as your own. What do you think of this world?
Like here. Darkness clings, but lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding light, surely.
That's why they stand out so brightly against the darkness.
This entrance leads to one Sonorosphere. Magistrate Jinshi, one shall await you there. Rover, this battle is related to the fate of Jinzhou, and only you can open this Sonorosphere. The key to Jinzhou's future lies in your hands.
If I open it, Jinshi is bound to face you in the ultimate battle. The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment and restore the time flow without any loss of life. But there's a chance that she could push herself too far and end up dying from overclocking. Though, if I do nothing, you'll use your remaining power to freeze all of Jinzhou in time.
Correct. Now, please let us know your choice.
Rover. I have been preparing for this moment. Leaving Jinzhou behind fills me with regret. Knowing I may never again bask in its glorious sunshine, or witness the purity of its snowflakes. But that's why I'm here. To ensure that others can still experience the wonders of nature. Our city has a rich history, with generations witnessing endless sunrises and sunsets at the border. Our people have sacrificed their blood and tears to protect Huanglang's safety. They deserve a bright future. I want to protect Jinzhou in my own way. As Jinshi. As a citizen of Jinzhou. And as Jinzhou's magistrate. Let's begin. Be swift. Hey, onwards. Sacred light. Oh, stars, heed my calling. The sky beckons. Evil be cleansed. Negligence on my part. So be it. I shall lead the way. Sacred light. Be swift. Thus it ends. Heaven ordained. Banish all vice. Evil be cleansed. Worry not. Onwards. Thus it ends. Oh, stars, heed my calling. Sacred light. Strike fast. Onwards.
Quite the impressive feat, Magistrate Jinshi. However, you are still a long way from inheriting my power. Back down now, while you still can.
I've made up my mind, and I will not back down. He once said it's not easy to become a candle of light. But I still want to try. I want to see if I can ignite a spark of hope for Jinzhou.
Lady Arbiter. May this one transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi. This one has heard your decision. What do you think of this?
They deserve a brighter future.
The transfer has been carried out, as you instructed. Jinshi, one shall honor one's promise and restore Jinzhou's future to you and its people. Jinshi has recovered. One will soon send her back to Jinzhou for recuperation. Please do not worry. With all matters resolved, as per the agreement, it is time for one to address you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. I am Jue the Sentinel, the guide of Jinzhou's civilization. Everything about Jinzhou has been stored in my mind. You are my arbiter and my former master. In bygone days, I stood by your side as you established Jinzhou City. You tasked me with safeguarding its prosperity. This one begs your pardon, for it is not all-knowing. All my knowledge came from you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. In the past, one was granted the key to that Sonoro sphere by your hand. You said you planned to participate in history, to make choices and witness the development of civilizations. One had previously requested for permission to transfer the temporal mandate to Jinshi, as that is how one is designed to function. Every ounce of my existence, from life to death, and even the passing on of power, is subject to your approval. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. Since Jinshi has inherited my power, the temporal programs are now complete. Jinzhou is no longer under threat. Jinshi has fully assumed the mantle of leadership. From this day forth, one shall only offer aid when it is truly needed. This situation has been analyzed before, but the number of variables made reaching a safe conclusion impossible. To accomplish a goal, Jinshi must possess both strength and confidence. Revealing the truth to her earlier would only add to her troubles and not aid in improving her abilities. Today was not the ideal moment for our destined battle to unfold, but the Fraxidus has remarkably escalated its arrival. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. The flow of time on Mount Firmament has been restored to its natural pace, but the citizens of Hongzhen must still contend with shortened lifespans should they attempt to depart. Fortunately, with Jinshi's resonance ability, they can stay safe as long as they remain on the mountain. For lack of a better solution, this is the best we can do. Through countless ages, the imposing Mount Firmament stood firm against the storms. But as spring brings thunder and change, one feels a spark of transformation in the air. The people of Hongzhen have a bright future ahead. One that can be steered in the right direction within mere days with proper leadership. One is prepared to answer your tacit mark. There is something unusual.
What? What's wrong? Rover, who's bullying you? Huh? Is it you, big thing? Huh? How dare you? I'm gonna teach you a Wait, pause. I don't think it has any bad intentions. It smells like the unnatural smell I smelled in Jinzhou before. Oh, so you must be that sentinel. Hello there, big one. Rover, why didn't you wake me up earlier? I got a feeling I missed out on a lot of fun.
It does feel similar to me, but there is some difference. This entity is unfamiliar to me. As it resides within your tacit mark, one can only assume you granted it access intentionally. Lady Arbiter, have you heard of the Black Shores? The Black Shores is the starting point of your journey in this world. If you have doubts, this one suggests a visit to that island. Worry not. The Wurthering waves ebb and flow. They shall send you back to where you belong. One suggests heading back to Hongzhen to reunite with your companions, Lady Arbiter. With Mount Firmament no longer posing a threat, surely Hongzhen will undergo significant changes.
Mount Firmament glowed with the sun's light, high above the clouds and snow. Then, suddenly, they vanished, revealing a distant blue sky. And amidst it all stood a white-haired maiden, like a goddess descended from the heavens. With a mere wave of her hand, she brought forth a new season, transforming the streets below. This maiden was none other than the dead infant, now reborn as the magistrate of Jinzhou. When thunder roars in spring's embrace, the sun shall shine upon this place. For only through death and strife can one truly embrace new life.
I see. Doesn't matter. That's not important for our goal. We have the answers we wanted already. With the second resonance awakening, we will tap into powers that rival the Sentinels. Complete control of the artificial resonator awakening process is within reach. And lastly, about that rover. This trip was worth it. We've collected many wonderful notes, haven't we? It's about time. Get moving. Can't let a certain someone wait too long behind bars.
Well, we got to the end. How'd y'all like it? I hope y'all liked it, because I liked it. I know I went silent towards the end of it, but trust me, I enjoyed it as much as y'all might have, depending. But, you know, I see a lot of creators not really playing Withering Waves, which is kind of saddening, because I think Withering Waves is great. But anyways, maybe there will come a time it, like, you know, uppies, ups in popularity, you know, maybe. But again, if you watch till the end, thank you so much. I deeply appreciate you. I would be even happier if you joined me sometime during stream on Twitch. I stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. The times that I do stream are kind of random, so if you want to know, then you should join my Discord server. That will be helpful. All right. It was a long day of editing because this took a single day to edit. I think I started editing at like 9 a.m. and it's currently 11:31 a.m. So I'm gonna need my rest. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe. Whatever. Thank you so much. Love you. Bye.